Hi, Mike. How have you been?
I'm doing okay, Sarah. Actually, I've been dealing with some issues related to my ex-wife.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's been going on?
Well, since our divorce last year, my ex-wife has been causing some problems. She's been demanding additional alimony payments and threatening to take me to court.
That sounds challenging. Have you been communicating with her to try and resolve the issue?
I have, but unfortunately, she's been quite uncooperative. She's still upset about the divorce and it's been difficult to find common ground.
I see. Have you sought legal advice or mediation to help resolve the situation?
Yes, I've been in touch with my lawyer, and we're considering mediation to find a resolution outside of court. I'm hoping we can reach a fair agreement.
That's a good approach. It's important to explore all possible avenues for resolving the situation amicably. Have you been documenting all communications with your ex-wife?
Yes, I've been keeping a record of all our interactions, including emails and text messages, in case it's needed as evidence in court.
That's wise. It's important to have documentation to support your case, if necessary. Have you been taking care of your mental well-being during this stressful time?
Yes, I've been making sure to prioritize self-care and seek support from friends and family. It's been helpful in managing the stress.
That's good to hear. Taking care of your mental health is crucial during challenging situations like this. Have you been able to maintain civil communication with your ex-wife, despite the challenges?
I've been trying my best to keep the communication civil and focused on finding a resolution. It hasn't been easy, but I'm doing my best to remain professional and level-headed.
That's commendable. Keeping a professional tone in your communication can help de-escalate conflicts and find common ground. Have you considered involving a mediator or a neutral third party to facilitate communication?
Yes, I've been considering mediation as a way to have a neutral party help us find a resolution. I think it could be beneficial in our situation.
That's a good approach. Mediation can provide a structured and neutral environment for resolving disputes. Have you reviewed your divorce agreement and any relevant legal documents to ensure you're meeting your obligations?
Yes, I've been reviewing the divorce agreement and making sure I'm in compliance with all the legal obligations, including alimony payments. I want to make sure I'm fulfilling my responsibilities.
That's important. Adhering to the terms of the divorce agreement is crucial to avoid any legal complications. Have you considered seeking professional counseling or therapy to help you cope with the stress of dealing with an ex-wife?
Yes, I've been considering therapy to help me manage the emotional toll of the situation. I want to make sure I'm taking care of my mental well-being.
That's a good step. It's important to prioritize your mental health during challenging times. Remember to also practice self-care and engage in activities that bring you joy.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate your advice and support.
You're welcome, Mike. I'm here to help. Remember to stay professional and stay focused on finding a resolution. I wish you the best of luck in resolving the situation with your ex-wife.
Thank you, Sarah. I'll do my best to stay professional and work towards a resolution. It's been challenging, but I'm hopeful that we can find a way to move forward.
Absolutely, Mike. Stay committed to maintaining a professional tone and exploring all possible options for resolving the situation. Remember to also take care of yourself during this process.
I will, thank you for the reminder. It's important to prioritize my well-being while dealing with the challenges of my ex-wife's demands.
You're welcome, Mike. Taking care of yourself is essential in managing stressful situations. Is there anything else I can do to support you during this time?
No, I appreciate your advice and support, Sarah. It's been helpful to talk through the situation and get some guidance on how to handle it in a professional manner.
I'm glad I could help. Remember to keep communication with your ex-wife focused on finding a resolution and avoid engaging in any confrontational or hostile exchanges.
Yes, I understand. It's important to keep a cool head and avoid any unnecessary conflicts. I'll do my best to stay level-headed and professional.
That's the right approach, Mike. Stay committed to finding a resolution that is fair and reasonable for both parties. If you need any further assistance or guidance, feel free to reach out to me or seek legal advice.
Thank you, Sarah. I will keep that in mind. I appreciate your support and guidance during this challenging time.
You're welcome, Mike. Remember, you're not alone in this, and there are resources available to help you navigate the situation. Stay proactive and focused on finding a resolution.
I will, Sarah. Thank you for your encouragement. I'll do my best to handle the situation in a professional manner and find a resolution that works for both me and my ex-wife.
You're welcome, Mike. I have faith in your ability to handle the situation in a professional and dignified manner. Keep me updated on how things progress, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need any further assistance.
I will, Sarah. Thank you once again for your support and guidance. I'll make sure to keep you informed.
You're welcome, Mike. Take care of yourself, and I wish you the best of luck in resolving the situation with your ex-wife. Remember, professionalism and communication are key in finding a resolution.
Thank you, Sarah. I'll do my best. Take care and have a great day.
You too, Mike. Take care and keep moving forward towards a resolution. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Sarah. Thank you again for your help.
Hey Bob, I heard you recently got divorced. How are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. It's been tough, but I'm managing. My ex-wife and I decided it was best for both of us to part ways.
I'm sorry to hear that. Divorce can be really hard. How are you coping?
It hasn't been easy, to be honest. It's been an emotional roller coaster. We were together for 10 years, so it's been a big adjustment.
I can imagine. Have you been able to communicate with your ex-wife since the divorce?
We've tried to keep things civil for the sake of our children. We have 2 kids together, so we want to make sure they're okay through all of this.
That's good to hear. It's important to prioritize the well-being of the children in a divorce. How are they handling it?
They're adjusting as well. It's been tough for them too, but we're trying to be there for them and provide them with the support they need.
That's great that you're both putting the kids first. It's not always easy to do that in a divorce. How are you handling the practical aspects, like splitting assets and dealing with legal matters?
It's been challenging, but we've been working with lawyers to figure it out. We're trying to come to a fair agreement on things like property, finances, and custody.
That's good that you're seeking legal advice. It can be complicated to navigate those issues on your own. Have you been able to reach any agreements so far?
We're still in the process of figuring things out. It's taking time, but we're trying to be patient and find a resolution that works for both of us.
That's understandable. Divorce can take time, and it's important to make sure everything is settled properly. Have you been able to move on emotionally from your ex-wife?
It's been challenging, but I'm taking it day by day. I'm trying to focus on self-care and doing things that make me happy. It's a process, but I'm slowly moving forward.
That's great to hear. It's important to take care of yourself during this time. Have you been able to talk to anyone about your feelings and emotions?
Yes, I've been talking to a therapist to help me process everything. It's been really helpful to have someone to talk to and get support from.
That's wonderful. Having someone to talk to can make a big difference. Is there anything specific you're doing to take care of yourself during this time?
I've been trying to stay active by going for walks and doing activities I enjoy, like playing guitar. I'm also spending time with friends and family, which has been a great source of support.
That's great that you're taking proactive steps to take care of yourself. It's important to prioritize self-care during difficult times. How are you feeling about the future?
It's a mix of emotions. I'm hopeful that things will eventually get better, but I'm also nervous about what the future holds. It's a new chapter in my life, and it's going to take some adjusting.
Change can be scary, but it can also bring new opportunities. Just take it one step at a time and remember that you have a support system in place.
You're right, change can be both scary and exciting. I'm trying to stay positive and take things one day at a time. I'm also focusing on building a new future for myself, one that aligns with my personal goals and aspirations.
That's a great mindset to have. It's important to have a vision for the future and work towards it. Is there anything you've learned from your experience with your ex-wife that you'll take into future relationships?
Definitely. Going through a divorce has been a valuable learning experience for me. It has taught me the importance of communication, trust, and mutual respect in a relationship. I've also realized the need for self-care and setting healthy boundaries.
Those are important lessons to carry forward. It's important to take the positives from any situation and grow from it. Have you been able to forgive your ex-wife and move on from any resentment?
It's been a process, but I've been working on letting go of any resentment and focusing on my own healing. Forgiveness is a personal journey, and I'm taking steps towards it for my own well-being.
That's commendable. Forgiving and letting go can be challenging, but it's a step towards healing and moving forward. Do you have any advice for others who may be going through a divorce or dealing with an ex-wife?
My advice would be to prioritize self-care and seek support from trusted friends, family, or professionals. It's important to take the time to process your emotions and allow yourself to grieve the end of the relationship. It's also important to communicate openly and honestly with your ex-partner, especially if there are children involved.
Those are wise words. Open communication and self-care are crucial during such times. Thank you for sharing your insights. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Not at the moment. I appreciate you lending an ear and giving me the opportunity to talk about my experience. It's been helpful to discuss it with someone.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could be here for you. Remember, I'm always here if you need to talk or if there's anything else I can do to support you.
Thank you, Alice. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.